Hey guys, how's it going? So this video is just a quick reminder. Today is the 20th of January 2020, and in Monroe County, Michigan, tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. the Monroe County Board of Commissioners is going to introduce a resolution and vote on it for Monroe County to become a 2A sanctuary, if you will. Basically, this is a pro 2A resolution that's getting introduced by Commissioner Greg Moore Jr. If you guys go down to my description, in case you didn't see my first video, there's going to be a link to my video I did about a week ago where I interviewed him. We talked. Look, guys, he's a good one. And we're really, really lucky to have him serving us as a public official, public servant as he would call himself, in the state of Michigan and in Monroe County. And even though it's a little bit controversial, Greg Moore Jr. did the right thing, and he's going to be introducing this resolution at the meeting tomorrow night, the 21st, 6 p.m. in downtown Monroe. And here's what we need to do, guys. I'm going to be there, and I need you guys to be there too. Look, if you're having a little bit of a hard time with gas money, I got the perfect idea. Grab a neighbor, grab a friend that's nearby. Now we're killing two birds with one stone. You guys can split the gas money, and now there's two people coming instead of one. Because here's the thing I've noticed. The people that are anti-gun, that are against our guns, whenever they do their rallies and their events, a lot of them show up. And when we do it, sometimes people show up, sometimes they don't. And Greg Moore Jr., he's brave enough to put this up for vote. And they're going to be in front of the community. They're going to be in front of us fellow Michiganders tomorrow for everybody to see. These elected officials, these public servants that are supposed to be serving us, that took oaths to defend and uphold the Constitution of the United States and of Michigan. And the more of us that are there, to give them some encouragement, to let them know that, hey, look, we're going to stand for the Second Amendment in Monroe County and in the state of Michigan and in the United States of America at large. So I just want to remind you guys, 6 p.m., get there a little bit early. It's open to the public. Of course, if you live in Monroe County, you better be there. But even if you're in the surrounding counties, you're more than welcome. This is a public meeting, open to the public. So, and there's going to be a short comment period where, members of the community can stand up and speak in front of the board. You guys don't have to be eloquent speakers. I'm certainly not, but I'm going to stand up there and I'm going to talk to them for a couple minutes and tell them why that they need to stand strong for the Second Amendment and to help protect the rights that were given to us by God. See, these people, these public servants, they never gave us any rights, and we need to remind them of that. They can't take them from us, but if we can start a positive movement that it's on paper, it's written down in a resolution that Monroe County, Michigan supports this, it's going to help keep the Second Amendment strong in the state of Michigan, not only for us, because many of us already have guns. We already have, quote, what we need. But look at our children. Look at our future generations. We're constantly fighting against stuff that our past generations were a little bit lax on. They let people encroach. They let the government, quote, take what it never gave us to begin with. So here's our chance to stand up and make sure that our children, they always talk about, let's do it for the children. No, we need to do stuff for our children and keep our right to keep and bear arms strong and remind our local public servants that our rights were not given by them, but they do have the oath, and they are supposed to be upholding them and protecting them from being infringed upon, right? So, look, guys, I'm going to be there. I hope to meet as many of you guys as possible. If you recognize me, say hi to me. Before or after the meeting, I'd like to shake your hands. I'd like to meet some fellow patriots, because sometimes it kind of feels that you're alone in this fight, but I know there's a lot of us out there. And we all need to stand with Greg Moore Jr. and try to get this resolution passed. And it's my belief that the more people that are there tomorrow, the better. All the details for the meeting, I'm going to pin in the first comment of this video here. Or you can just click up in the description. For those of you guys on your phones, there's just a little down arrow. A lot of you guys say you can't find the description. It's just right underneath the video. Hit that little arrow there with your finger. It'll open up the description. I'll have all the information. But at 6 p.m., downtown Monroe, I want you guys to be there. Let me know in the comments who's going to be there. And look, showing up is the most important thing. But if you just can't do it due to health reasons, work, money, I get that. The very least you guys can do, you've got the rest of this evening and tomorrow morning. Do it tonight so they can read it. The information I'm going to be pinning in the comment and in the description is going to have all of their email addresses. At least send them an email at the very, very least. And if there's something you'd like to say to them in support of this resolution, but you just can't be there to do it in person, just at least send them an email, guys. That's the very least you can do. But don't take that as a cop-out. If you can physically be there, be there. And look, I know for a fact, I've been talking to Greg Moore Jr. and others. There's many, many other counties in Michigan that are looking to Monroe, and they're saying, well, we're just going to sit back here and see what happens in Monroe County on the 21st. And if Monroe County passes it, well, then we can probably introduce the resolution in our county. So look, even if you guys aren't in Monroe County, okay? If you're in driving distance, show up. If not, at least email these folks, these public servants in Monroe, because I can guarantee you there's a good chance that your county in Michigan is looking to see what happens. And if this passes Monroe, it's going to look good for the rest of the state of Michigan. If it fails, if we can't convince them that they need to uphold their oath and stand with we the people, it's not going to look as good for the other counties. You guys know what I'm saying? So let's stand together in Michigan. And any of you guys that are outside of Michigan that are still watching this video, as far as I'm concerned, you guys are free to email these commissioners too. You do live in the United States of America. These are public servants. You know, we deserve to be able to have our voice heard. And, you know, basically, just remember, there are public servants. They're here to serve us. So I'm going to go there very politely tomorrow, but I'm just going to let them know. Shall not be infringed means shall not be infringed. And we need you guys to stand up for the Second Amendment and for liberty and our God-given rights in the United States of America, the great state of Michigan, and in Monroe County. All right. Hope to see you guys there tomorrow. I'm going to put all the info that you guys should need to get to that meeting, including all of their email addresses. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.